Hey, Candies, what's going on? It's your favorite candy lady, Miss I Candy, right here, giving you the review for The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 6, Episode 19. Okay, so y'all, this is my fourth time doing this, and I'm kind of over it now. And I'm sorry if I'm not going to give y'all the turned up, energetic person because I've done it 3 times on YouTube trying to record it live because that way you guys get it faster. And it kept saying reconnect midway through and stuff and messing it up. I mean, I done got through 3 reviews of me going out, me trying to keep myself energetic, and the stuff just wouldn't do it. And I'm mad now. I'm done missed the freaking hour of Blood, Sweat, and Heels reunion, and damn it, Candy and Tiny about to be on the after show in 30 minutes, and I might miss that too, trying to upload this damn video. So I'm gonna go a lot faster than I did before and just skip through some stuff. Cause the only thing is I really want to talk about is I hate Kenya's ass still. Apollo needs to be slapped and divorced, and NeNe gets on my damn nerves too. And I'm gonna talk about it. So it picks up where it left off. Phaedra walks in on Kenya and Apollo, and she's like, what y'all talking about? Then the girls come in, and Apollo think he's saved by the bell. He walk off like, oh, saved by the bell when he walks off. He don't even explain what the hell was going on to Phaedra. Phaedra gets attitude, and she's like, I ain't got time for this bullshit. I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to go to home and go to sleep. So she gets up and she leaves. And this is where, Phaedra's different than me. Because I wouldn't have been on some, okay, Apollo, you can walk your ass away and you saved by the bell. No. Excuse me, Apollo. Yeah. Bring your high yellow ass back on over here and have a seat because I asked you a question. What the hell y'all talking about? You gonna answer me today? That's the difference, Phaedra, and I understand the Southern Belle sweetness. I think it's cute. I like Phaedra. And I think that's why people be going off of me on these reviews because they team Kenya, and I actually like Phaedra. I think Phaedra's cool. I like that she's about her business. You know what I mean? She actually does work, and she has a career. She went to school for it, and she's got another hustle on the side. She's trying to go to school for that. Like, she's about her paper. She's about her education. She's a classy woman. I respect her. I do. I like Phaedra and I respect her. But Phaedra needs a little bit of hood in her too. She needs to learn how to whoop some ass. And I would be kicking Kenya's ass and Apollo's ass all up down Mexico. Okay? And I wouldn't let him think he was saved by the freaking bell either. Where are you going? I asked you a question. What the hell y'all talking about? And you gonna give me an answer tonight. I bet you will. Tonight. So she walks off upset. NeNe and Portia's like, what's wrong? She said, this is some bullshit. I'm going to sleep. I ain't on it. I ain't on Apollo and Phaedra over here talking. Not Phaedra, Apollo and Kenya over here talking in the damn corner. I'm going to sleep. So then they let her go. They go and they confront Apollo. What the hell is going on? Apollo feels like this. Okay, Apollo feels like he is not about to have some woman tell him who he can and can't talk to. He's a grown-ass man, and he's not about to be in a situation with a lot of people, and he can't socialize with a certain person. You know what I mean? He feels that's ignorant, that's stupid, and childish, and he's too grown for that. This is the thing, Apollo. You are a married-ass man, and it ain't just anybody that you ain't supposed to be talking to. This is a woman that has disrespected your wife on a numerous of occasions, okay? And if you married to this woman, this is your wife till death do us part, for better or for worse. I love you. You my wife. You my better half. You my ride or die. Whatever. We got the mother of your 2 kids. And you can't respect her wishes, that she don't want you socializing with this broad that has disrespected her time and time again because you a man and can't nobody tell you what to do. You need to take your ass down and get divorced so you can be a free ass man because you are a husband, okay? You are somebody's husband and you need to carry yourself accordingly, Apollo. Your wife has a reason, a very valid reason why she don't want you talking to this bride, okay? And you just disrespected her by saying, well, I'm a man. Can't nobody tell. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. Okay? Because I would cut his ass. I would have cut him. So then NeNe was like, it's all about respect, Apollo. We understand, all this kind of stuff. But it's about respect. And then you got to sleep with this woman. This your wife. You got to sleep with her at the end of the night. Okay? You might sleep with one eye open. If it was my husband, he'd be sleeping like this. Shit, Drew's ass gonna be. He couldn't sleep. Okay? Playing with me. Alright? You saved by the bell my ass. Oh, come on upstairs, brother. I got something for you tonight. Okay, so then this is how I feel too, yeah. I feel like what Phaedra needs to do is kick Kenya's ass, and then the next day divorce Apollo. Y'all can have each other. Y'all can be together. Deuces. Like, if he's not gonna fight for it, why should I? If he gonna be disrespectful, take your ass to the girl and be disrespectful. But I have a reason why I feel this way, and he knows the reason, and so does she. And they obviously don't give a damn how Phaedra feels at this point in time. And I understand being a wife and fighting for your marriage, but I'm not going to be Boo-Boo the Fool for you either, okay? And right now, you got her looking like Boo-Boo the Fool, Apollo. But that's probably why your ass is going to jail and why your ass got caught. Because she probably said, oh, really, Apollo? Well, how about I know some shit about you? And she probably set your ass up. See, don't mess with a lawyer. Don't mess with a lawyer. Don't do it. You done cheated on this woman, most likely, allegedly cheated on this woman, done had 2 babies with her, and then you disrespected her. She brought your ass to Mexico. She told you she didn't want to bring you. She wanted to bring the wife, but you wanted to go. So she brought your ass to Mexico. You still couldn't control yourself, and then all of a sudden, information leak that you up here doing all this illegal stuff, and you got to go jail, serve time. She can't get you off and all that. I wonder why. I'm just saying, I wonder why. Bet you regret it now, don't you? So, anyway. Finally, Apollo takes his ass upstairs to follow Phaedra to see why she left. What's going on? Why you leave? Why don't you come back downstairs? What's the deal? Blah, 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 blah. But he don't really seem genuine and sincere about why he cares. Because she's not really giving him much. Like, I'm tired. I'm leaving because I'm tired. I gotta pee. And I'm tired. And he like, why? There's a bathroom downstairs. You can't pee downstairs. No! Not when I come down there and I see your ass in the corner talking to King and key and laughing. And then I see what you talking about. And you jump up and leave or run away and don't even explain why you talking to her. No, I want to pee downstairs. That's what I don't want. I don't want to go to sleep. Because if I don't go to sleep, I'm going to kick everybody's ass. So you better let me go to sleep and get the damn key. And he all like, why am I to get no key? Apollo wanted his ass whooped. Okay, yeah. Apollo really wanted his ass whooped, and I would have gave it to him. I'd have gave him every little bit of ass whooping he asked for. Okay, I would have. I'd have fought a man. I'd have fought a man that night, because he'd have had me just all the way turned up. I'd have been pissed. I'd have felt disrespected. I'd have felt like a fool, and I just went off. I'd have went off. I would have. And I'm not saying it's right for a woman to hit a man, because I know it's not. It's not good. And I tell women all the time, stop putting your hands on men. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get hit back. But I'd have been squared up and ready to fight Apollo's ass. I would have. I would have fought him. I would have. And it wouldn't have been wise for him to fight me back as a lawyer and as a woman. Think, Apollo. I'm just saying. You better take these sucker punches like a man. I don't know what to tell you. So anyway, he really didn't seem apologetic. And that just pissed me off. So the next day at the beach, Kenya says that she feels at peace and is really ready to move on after having this talk last night, and she's going to let bygones be bygones, okay? Even though she didn't really get the apology that she wanted, she's just going to let it go. So, goes to Apollo and Phaedra. And Phaedra's sitting down, reading her book, studying, because, you know, she's got exams for, you know, taking care of dead folks. She got this exam she got coming up. So she's studying. That's why I like Phaedra. She's studying, man. She's doing her homework, yo. She's doing her homework. And Apollo comes in with a flower, and he's like, a rose for you. And it's not even a rose, but he's giving her a rose to try to just make light of what happened the night before. And this is the thing. I guess Apollo does feel like he was in the wrong because he's trying to make light. He's trying to make jokes. Oh, he, lady. And she's kind of like, he, you know, like not really giving him much, and he wants more. Why can't he just say, I'm sorry? You know, that's where I'm at with it. If you're really genuinely sorry about what you did to her, genuinely sorry, you were sincere with your apology, why not, Phaedra, look, okay, I understand why, you know, you don't want me to be talking to Kenya, but I just feel like it's petty to be at an event with all these people and there's one person I cannot converse with. You know, I was just trying to hash y'all out so it could be a comfortable environment again. And I know that might have made you feel a certain kind of way, and I'm sorry about that. I did not mean to make you feel disrespected. I did not mean to make you feel uncomfortable. I love you. I want to be with you. Please forgive me. What can I do to make this better? That's how you handle it. Okay? You talking about immature and childish and shit. Handle it like a man. You was wrong. You know you was wrong. So say you was wrong and handle it. Own up to that shit, Apollo. But no, you don't do that. You try to sweep it under the rug, act like a damn baby. And that pissed me off. That did. It pissed me off. But anyway, then it goes to, it cuts back to Peter and all them with Kenya and stuff. And did y'all notice this moment? Miss Lawrence has on like a, you know, like a cover up, nice little cover up thing, you know, that we were on the beach and stuff. And Peter calls it a something in Jamaican. It means beautiful dress in Jamaican, I guess. I don't know. But then he said something that really made me say, oh, did he just say that? He said, Miss Lawrence, you look very beautiful. Now, ladies out there, if your man, who was a straight man, okay, husband, boyfriend, boo thing, jump off, piece of wood, lover, whatever you want to call it, homie, lover, friend. If your man tells another man that he is beautiful, and you don't go, her, something's wrong. Okay? Something's wrong if he says it. Okay? I don't ever want my man to tell another man that he's beautiful. No. No. No, Peter. No, Peter. No, Peter. No. I kind of feel like that was Peter's moment of coming out to us. You know, we all been saying like, something going on with you and Apollo. Stop trying to act like you a housewife on one of these peaches. Peter gave us the signs right there. He let us know, ladies. He let us know. So anyway, Cynthia asked, Miss Lawrence and Kenya, what happened like before, like what really happened? And Kenya tried to tell her little bullshit ass reason of it, and then Miss Lawrence like, look, this what happened. Kenya was starting some stuff, and I feel like this. Kenya and Apollo got chemistry like Brad and Angelina. And then in comes Jennifer Anderson walking in like, what the hell y'all talking about? Which was right. I feel you, Miss Lawrence. There it is. So then it cuts back to Apollo and Phaedra, and he's basically saying, why'd you leave last night? She said she left because she felt like slapping a dog shot at Kenya, and it was best to leave. I feel like she should have slapped a dog shot at Kenya instead of leaving, but I also feel like she should have slammed the bottle upside Apollo's head. Like you got to give it both to them. They both was acting like some asses. Kenya, because Kenya wants it. She is trying it. She is trying it in your face. The audacity of her to try it like that. And I would punch her in her throat for doing it. Then Apollo says, the audacity of you doing it. I'm coming down these damn steps. Okay? Like, no. Then, look, it comes back to Kenya and them, and Kenya was explaining to Cynthia how me and Apollo basically last night, we kissed and made up. And then Cynthia's like, y'all kissed and made up. Well, she said, well, no, not kissed, And then she gets up and she mimics Phaedra, how Phaedra walks in, like, what y'all talking about? And she mimics her. And this is my thing. First of all, kiss and made up was a little jab, was supposed to be a little jab. And then you mimicking Phaedra was another jab. And I feel like this. Kenya comes so hard on Phaedra with the side comments to other people and in her confessionals because she's jealous of Phaedra. And Team Kenya, y'all might come at me and say something about it, but I'm a big girl, I can handle it, I'm ready for it, whatever the case may be. It's my opinion, and I feel the way I feel, you feel the way you feel. But Kenya is jealous of Phaedra. And there are two reasons I can tell you that I know for a fact that her ass is jealous. Number one, Phaedra has a husband. As low down and trifling this Negro might be, he might not be a faithful husband. He might not be a bright husband. But she has a husband. Something that Kenya does not have and has not ever had. Number two, Phaedra has 2 children. Something that Kenya does not have but desperately is letting us know that she wants a damn baby. So she got 2 up on you, girl. You ain't got a husband. You ain't got no kids. She got a husband and 2 kids. You're jealous. And you wish for a Phaedra. Mwah. But you're not. So anyway, y'all can get mad. That's fine. Comment below. We can duke it out, but that's how I feel. I feel like she's jealous, and that's why she keep coming for her. You just mad. You know what I'm saying? You mad. Honestly. You mad. So anyway, Kenya thinks it's funny, all these little jabs that she throws at Phaedra. And I hope when they get to this reunion that Phaedra does not take it to heart, because it's just a sad excuse for some attention because she's just jealous at this point in time. Because why are you still talking about this stuff? Why are you starting this man? Why are you still doing this? Just to be relevant at this point in time. And it's just over. I'm over it. So then we see, as they're talking, Peter is just keying laughing up with these ladies. And for me, he is really trying to be the next housewife. He's either trying to make sure Cynthia's ass stays because they need that check, because bar one is like having some problems financially. So he's trying to make sure they don't get rid of Cynthia so they can keep these checks coming in, or he wants to be the next housewife himself. But he's doing this for a reason, okay? He's keying laughing with the girls and just being one of the girls. For real. Apollo decides he wants to give Phaedra this surprise birthday party to make up for the bullshit they did the night before. He recruits Candy to help, so they're surprising her. Bring her in. He got her blindfolded. She's like, why do I gotta be blindfolded? I just, what is this about? They are like, surprise! It's a party. Candy gives a speech like, this my girl. I just want you to know I value our friendship. I think you're a great person. I love you. Blah, 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 blah. Apollo gets up and gives a speech to my baby girl, to the mother of my 2 boys. Happy birthday. And that's it. That was a bullshit ass speech, okay? Like, if you at your woman's birthday party, give a loving speech, especially if you messed up the night before. Baby, I love you, my wife, my rock. I know I'm not perfect, but you ride with me. I love you so much, and I want you to know how much I love you. I mean, and look at her in her face when you say this stuff, so Kenya could be jealous. Like, let your wife know you into her at this moment, even if you ain't. And you gonna go smash Kenya tonight? Make your wife feel like she's something, dude. Make her feel like she's something, which she didn't do. So then, Phaedra gets up. And she gives a speech. I want to thank y'all for doing this. That's really nice. And, I'm really happy to be friends with most of y'all. Shade. I saw that shade. That was shade. Then the next day, they all go swimming. Kenya is with NeNe and Cynthia and their men. I understand this. Like, why aren't you with your date? You brought a date, Miss Lawrence. Why aren't you with Miss Lawrence? Why are you comfortable being a third wheel to other people? I don't get that. I have two friends. One of my friends, well, people that I hang with, like in my circle, I got, two homegirls that I hang with constantly. One of them's married. One of them has been in a long-term relationship for, a couple years. And they both got men. Most of the time when we hang out, it's just the girls' night, and then if it's couples and the men is there, it's in a group environment where it's a lot of people. It ain't like her man, her man, and me. No. Either it's going to be a big group of people where it's other people to socialize with, or I'm bringing a damn date. I don't bring no third wheel hanging around with these two couples just chilling and we kiki. No, don't you feel uncomfortable just being the damn oddball? Like, get you a man and get you a life. Like, I don't get that. Kenya's hanging out with NeNe and Cynthia and their men. Okay, hot mess. So, the last night, Kenya has something arranged for everybody to have to sit in these crazy ass seating arrangements again, which I think is crazy. If I was in that predicament and I'm on a couples retreat, I'm sitting with my man, okay? I might even be there for last night. Last night I might be upstairs with my man anyway. I'm just saying. I want to get in. I'm in Mexico. I'm trying to party with my man in Mexico, okay? I'm not trying to sit here with y'all sitting across from my man or 2 seats over from my man. Who does that? I'm not doing that. So, Kenya wants to redo couples night. And Peter was like, oh, the one that you effed up last time. Shade. Then there's questions. She's asked, Portia is asked, do you prefer romantic sex or wild sex? She says she likes both. Wild sex is kind of young, getting in, bang, bang, bang. And romantic sex is more with an older gentleman. And it's slow. And NeNe gets mad because she feels like that's ignorant. So they asked NeNe, what couples do you not like? She said if she had to pick, she didn't like Portia because what couple annoys you? She said Portia because Portia's ignorant. Just like that comment about the older gentleman for sex. Older men didn't necessarily need romantic sex. Some older men wanted wild and crazy. Then she thought it was an ignorant comment. Then she also throws jab at Candy. Like, Candy, when you ask me, well, I still have my periods. Of course I'm still having my periods. I ain't as old as you think I am. That's ignorant. And then she just mad going out on people because people being ignorant and it's crazy. Well, NeNe, we thought you was 80. We ain't know. Usually when you in your late 40s, early 50s, you do start menopause. Shit, do you have a period? Do you not? Like, who cares? And then Todd is like, this is the thing, NeNe. It's cool to school somebody, but it's about the delivery. Your delivery is always just like, it's just not cool. When she say, if you don't like the way I deliver it, that's your problem. And that's why I don't like NeNe, because NeNe can dish so much, but she can never take it. Okay? She just come at you so hard and she want to correct you and she just so good and she knows so much, but as soon as you call her on her own shit, it's something. It's something you hating and you got something right, and she's just very rich and she's above and beyond. She's better than all these girls and she got Donald Trump checks, honey. No, baby, you don't. Like, sit down. And I would have been like, NeNe, shut the hell up. Ain't nobody about to talk about this because you done said some donkey ass ignorant shit for all these damn 6 seasons. We done heard you say a whole bunch of ignorant shit. So don't start, okay? Don't start. But anyway, then Greg wants to say, hey, Peter, there's something I want to talk to you about later too. Just take note about that. Know that I'm going to have to approach you about something in a little bit. Then it goes to Miss Lawrence. Miss Lawrence has the question, what do you consider cheating? And Miss Lawrence says, if your boo thing goes out for a night in the town that has a one night stand, he doesn't really consider that cheating. He considers cheating if they have an emotional connection and an ongoing affair with somebody. That's cheating. But a one night hit it or quit it, get it in and keep it moving, that's not cheating. Miss Lawrence, that's some bullshit. Okay? Bullshit. That's all I'm going to say about that. So then Apollo agrees, like, I think all men cheat, people cheat, married people cheat, it's just what it is. Prepare yourself for it, stuff happens. And everybody like, nah, that's some bullshit. And Apollo says, well, he not saying that he think his woman cheating now, but it might happen. He preparing himself for it. It might happen one day. And Peter and Tyler are both like, F that. F that. Because Tasha, I didn't get on my knees because I want her to cheat on me. And Peter said, I'm not going to marry a woman that I think will eventually one day cheat. And that ain't why we get married. Who does that? No. Faithful is in the marriage vows too. Faithful, honor, faithful, devoted, all that stuff. But not nobody on this cheating shit. No. Ain't nobody got time for that. And Kenya's like, well, I understand what he's saying. No one's perfect. No one's perfect. And everybody makes mistakes. And I think that was just Apollo and Kenya's way of saying that. They just happened. They done made this mistake and they done had a little moment once or twice. And they shouldn't be judged for it. Allegedly. Some shit done happened. That's all I'm saying. So then Kenya sends all the men upstairs. Guys, go upstairs. I just want to talk to the girls. So then she says, girls, okay, ladies, before we go back, I want to make sure everything is hashed out. There's nothing left on the table. I want to talk. Anybody got something they want to say to me? No one said nothing. So she said, hey, I got something I want to say. NeNe, what's up with you and Marlo? Why aren't you talking to Marlo? Why are you mad at Marlo? NeNe said, girl, if you think I'm about to talk about this, you got another thought coming. I'm not talking about this. Not today. I'm not about to talk about Marlo. It's not about to happen. So Kenya's like, well, if you're stopped being friends with her because of me, I just want to know. I'm not talking about this, child. We're not talking about this today. So NeNe's not giving her it. So then she goes to Phaedra. Well, Phaedra, I know you were a little upset about me talking to Apollo. And Phaedra said, I was very upset about you talking to Apollo last night because I asked you not to speak to my husband while I am not there. Okay? And then she said something like, we don't want to be friends with you. And Kenya said, well, maybe you don't want to be friends with me. But don't speak for your husband. Please don't speak for your husband. And Phaedra said, he don't want to be friends with you. And she said, well, that's not what he said last night. And that right there would have been an opening for me to leap across the room and become a pit bull ass dog and bite the shit out of Kenya. That ain't what my husband said last night. What the hell did he say last night? Like, I would have been all up in her face. You're not going to throw out a jab like that. See, that's the whole thing, Kenya. Kenya, we stand people throw, jabs and they hit below the belt with all these stuff because she forget the stuff that she say. But when you talk about somebody's husband, you opening yourself up to a can of serious ass whooping, okay? That's not what my husband said last night. What? I would have strangled her like, yeah, trick. Like, I would have got her. I'd have got her. I'd have had to. Y'all see that one episode of Divorce Court where the girl from the Tyler Perry plays was humming like, when she was mad? I had to start singing, y'all. She'd have made me mad. I'd have had to. Whoo! I don't know how Phaedra does it. Okay? Because even if I can't fight, I would have tried. Okay? Like, even if I would have got my ass beat, I would have tried. I'm not saying I'm the best fighter in the world. I'm not saying that I can take Kenya. Because she in the gym all the time. She work out. She probably, can handle herself. But I would have learned that night because I wouldn't have sat there and just let her say, that's not what your husband said last night. I'd have reached over and got a bottle and cracked it upside her damn head. I would have. Yes, I would have. You try me if you want to. I'm just saying. So then, like, that's the whole thing. These are married people. I don't say, done shows where I'm like, I'm not about to fight over some man. That's a boyfriend. That's a boo. But if we walk down this aisle and made these vows and these commitments and you messing with him and you trying him and you get in my face disrespectful, like, that ain't what your man said last night, like my husband said last night. Not man, that ain't what your husband said last night. See, you don't mess with married people's business. I would have whooped her ass, okay? So then Phaedra's going back and forth with her, basically making idle threats that Phaedra's not going to back up, which I'm very disappointed. Phaedra, I need you to have a sister, a cousin, or somebody that can whoop her ass for you. If you can't fight, just get somebody to do it for you. Just get her ass beat, because she needs to beat. At this point, she needs to be beat. She needs a lesson. She need to learn. Don't do this shit to married people's business. And then you handle Apollo, obviously. Get this chick. So then it cuts to the guys, and Peter is asking Apollo about the night before, like with the Kenya thing, and they talking about that for a second. And then Greg confronts Peter about the masquerade ball. Like, hey, I don't appreciate the way you got on my wife's face. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Greg having a problem with another man being his wife's face. Even, I get it. If you have a disagreement with my wife, y'all can disagree. We don't get on my wife's face. I respect that. I agree with that. But this is the thing, Greg. You are like a month late, okay? If you really had a problem with it, why didn't you approach it when it should happen the next day or something? Why are we just now getting in Mexico? We done seen you and NeNe and them done got together and talked and laughed and hashed stuff out. And now you got a problem with it. Like, why you ain't handled this a long time ago? Why now this episode? Like, it had to at least been like a week or two since this happened. Why are you just now saying something? Like, you just late, and I get you upset. And Greg was all the way turned up. Don't shake me tight. Don't hold me back. Nah, dude, you don't talk about my wife. It's gonna be problem. Like, okay, I get it, you mad and stuff, but you just late. Like, dude, you're late. Maybe it's because he's so old. It just now registered that it happened. What I think happened was I think NeNe's ass told him the night before, you remember how he was in my face and your ass ain't defend me, and you need to be a man and get up there and check that, okay? Because I don't appreciate you ain't saying that to him yet. So he did it because his wife made him do it the night before. His wife told him last night, hey, why you ain't never check him about getting in my face? Like, and that's why he doing it. That's what I think. So the ladies hear the men arguing. They go up and Phaedra was like, I hope this ain't Apollo fighting. They get up there and they see what's going on. Like, wait a minute, what's going on? What's going on? Calm down, guys. What? Hold on. And they explain what's going on, how Greg is upset about the way Peter handled NeNe and all this kind of stuff. And the thing was, when they explained it, NeNe got up in Peter's face again, like, wait a minute, Peter, it got up in his face, and she put herself in his face. And I'm okay with saying, hey, don't get on his face, Peter. But NeNe is very confrontational. She will walk up in your space. And Greg ain't say, NeNe, get out, back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is the issue. She'd get all up in his face. He has an opinion. I didn't like the way NeNe handled herself either. But NeNe, you don't put yourself on somebody and it's supposed to be cool. Don't do that. And then Cynthia, you sat there when this woman got up in your man. I mean, she stepped up in his face. And you let her do that. I would have easily slid up in between them. Hold on, chick. You in his face. Back up. Y'all can have a conversation, but you're not going to be in my man's face so close where he could just kiss you like that. Back up. You got your space, your square bubble. He got his. Don't get in my man's face. Like, handle it. My thing with these people is they handle stuff way too late. Handle it right then and there. Like when Mallory tried to get on Todd, Candy pushed her and said, bitch, I will drag you. You handle it right then and there. That's how you do it. I got to go, y'all. This episode was cool. Yeah, it was cool. So like, comment, subscribe. We'll talk about next week. I can't wait to see how they end this up with, Peter, Greg, NeNe, all them. Cynthia said she don't be their friends no more. So we'll see how long that, lasts. But I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Deuces.